Soul Garden. Live, love, breathe.
From my smartphone to yours, I'm Lovecasting live from the Serious Joy Garden Studios in Costa Mesa, California. And this is your terrific Tuesday, Namaste Today. Good day and namaste, and welcome to Namaste Today. My name is stepº11. I am a life coach, psychic astrologer, and I coined myself the Sensei to Serious Joy. That's because my life purpose is to stand in my heart and help others into theirs. This webisode is for Tuesday, November 3rd, 2015, and today the Great Human Walk has progressed to step 11, Scorpio. Welcome, my friends. So good to see you and be in front of you. By the way, some people have asked me, what does Namaste mean? And if you don't know, it really means very simply, I see the light of myself in you, so I can see myself in you. And you might go, that's kind of narcissistic. Yes, all of life is. It's all about you, right? And it's all about me. And when I see me in you, that's pretty exciting, right? Because that's what I'm most interested in, and that's what you're most interested in yourself. And we all are here to, in this human experiment, express ourselves in the light. Well, today we have reached step 11, Scorpio. Now, Scorpio is the human dimension, or the human consciousness dimension, that is between dimensions. Scorpio is the line. It is the gatekeeper, okay? It makes me think of, the Ghostbusters, when what's-his-face, Rick Moranis, is like, I am the gatekeeper. I was like, you're a Scorpio. You're the one that draws the line. You're in between sorts of things, right? And as we hit step 11 today, it brings us to today's topic, which is, what are the lines of integrity? Now, step 11 is integrity. That's what I've learned in the 11 Steps of Serious Joy, that basically astrology stacks on top of itself. It starts with 0 Scorpio, then 1 Leo, 2 blah, 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 all the way up to 11 Virgo, or integrity. So we spiritually manifest into a full set of integrity. Now, what does it mean literally? It means that we are honest with who we are, the first one of the 11, that I am honest with who I am, and I am one with myself, and there is no blockages in this one. I am a solid one, and it means that I present that solid one to the world. That, to me, is an integrity. Now, today, there may be things that fall apart in integrity. Because integrity kind of rules the day, it's kind of like almost a beta test of how well things are running for people. And because we're in Scorpio, which is the dimension between dimensions, that means we're going to see whether or not people's boundaries and lines are in integrity. Therefore, I expect there'll probably be people out of integrity. And maybe they didn't even realize it or want to be. No one really wants to be out of integrity. I think people assume they have everything in place. They assume they're being honest with themselves. They assume they're putting themselves out forward, but there's no really honest, conscious observation of themselves or what they're putting out there. So a lot of times, I don't even get upset when people are out of integrity. I, of course, protect myself, but I don't get upset because it's like, oh, I know, it's not easy to be 100% yourself and to put yourself out there 100%. So it begs the question, where does one draw the lines to stay in integrity? How does one go about that anyway? And I thought this would be a great setup here for our 5 o'clock question. So let's pose the 5 o'clock question and let's discuss it. The first question is, where is the line of integrity for you? Where is the line of integrity for you? Where do you draw the line of integrity? Now, you may have a specific issue that comes up right away. I know it varies, to some degree. It's like, well, in this situation, integrity is this, and that situation, integrity is that. But I would argue that when you're debating integrity here versus integrity there, you're really debating what was not whole here, what was not whole here. And what you're saying is you need to add more to get to an 11 here, you need to add more to get to 11 here, or this person put too much and that was too much. So the point is it's still always trying to be that same formula of honest with who you are, put your honest self out there. And if someone's out of integrity, I would still say the formula is something there. It's just we can differ and we can talk about what the details are of being out of integrity, but in essence, not honest with self, not honest with what you're putting out there. So where is the line of integrity for you when you're putting yourself out there? Where is that line? How do you draw that line? What do you use to draw that line? Okay? Secondly, who's the judge of the line of integrity? Are you concerned about the public judging, or are you judging that integrity? All right, so I'll answer my own questions. Where's the line of integrity for me? Well, for me, I'll explain this because I kind of have obviously a direction I'm going with this. And for me, it has to do with, it used to be the line of integrity, first of all, was drawn by my mind. I used to let my mind draw the integrity. That was my first mistake, okay? Because my mind was always trying to measure things all the time. And there's always the idea of, well, what's the right measurement? Did I measure correctly? What's integrity? Counting how many times you do this, counting how many times you do that. Using a mental approach to determine integrity didn't work for me. So I don't draw the line of integrity with my mind anymore. I now draw it with my heart. My heart. Because my heart is the heart of who I am. That is the one. That is the one that knows if I'm lying or not lying. It's also the one that forgives me when I'm out of integrity. My mind will be cruel to me when I'm out of integrity. My feelings will feel sappy and sad. But my heart will be like, well, the truth is. And my heart will tell me, but it will be sweet about it. So it's like, yeah, I guess so. Right? So where do you draw the line? And so for me, the line of integrity is, if my heart don't like it, it's not going to work. That's the line of integrity. Sorry, my inner child doesn't like it. Sorry. Can't do it. Not into it. And I know from the architecture of incarnation that is the way to build it. I don't always practice it, but I see that's how we build it. Now, the second question, who's the judge of this integrity? Well, I have to say that, honestly, I'm the judge, but I actually gave the power to other people way too much. I realized, I spent many years trying to, control the impression people had. And I've realized that even if you're going to give a person an impression as an artist, let's say a musician or a filmmaker, you can't control their impression. This person was wowed at this scene. That person was excited at that scene. I realized, I think I'm wasting any time. I'm wasting time if I'm at all thinking about the definition of integrity according to what you think. I have to decide, this is my integrity, this is who it is, put it out there. If the world has a problem with it, that's a step 12 problem. We'll talk about that in step 12. Okay? That's crossing the bridge. So the question to you, my friend, is, where are your lines of integrity? Do your emotional boundaries in life preserve your integrity? Okay? Integrity means that your self-respect, and basically integrity means that all 12 states of awareness are protected. All 12. So protection itself is protected, right? Our heart is protected, step 1. Our feelings are protected, step 2. Our beliefs, step 3. Our belongings, step 4. Our thoughts, step 5. We've been going through the whole scale together. 6, our ability to get along and go with the flow. And today it's like, okay, are all these in integrity? If something is not in integrity today, honestly, this is a gift to find out, because it's not really showtime until we get into step 20 and beyond in a given sign. So you want to work out these little integrity issues now and not blame yourself. So without further ado, why don't we go inside and see what my guides have to say and add to the day and see what integrity means to them. So funny. Okay, so they bring me, wow, there is so much 7s going on right now. We have so much 7s. 7 is I sense, the I sense state of awareness. So there's a lot of psychic awareness coming onto the planet right now. Now this is common. I mean, usually in Scorpio, there's a lot of psychic energy mixed in anyways, because, sometimes where we need to draw the line is not apparent on the surface. And so our Scorpio energy can kind of, feels the psychic that, like, there's something around this corner that's not right. That's your psychic awareness feeling around the corner, and it's your Scorpio energy that wants to know, is this safe? You know what I mean? So we're always kind of like using these different states of awareness to reach out. Well, today everyone is very psychically aware. That's what they came up. They told me to look at Chiron. Well, Chiron today is, I'm looking at it's at step 17. And Neptune's at purebred step 7, and they're both in Pisces. So a lot of integrity and staying in integrity is really being completely okay with what the outcome is. Like, if you want to find out if you're out of integrity, you have to be okay if you're not. Like, you have to say to yourself, I'm not going to judge myself. I'm just going to take the spiritual approach here, which is whatever is the problem is no problem. I'll deal with it. The magic words are, it's okay. So, in essence, a lot of this is an opportunity. I think what they're saying with Chiron at 17 is to make new decisions, 17, about what's okay and what's not okay in your life, what is integrity and what's not integrity in life. And I'm definitely feeling like this is how it comes up in a reading too, like to tell the client to be compassionate to themselves in the process, because compassion will make it easier for you. That's basically what, that was a long way of saying the same thing. Thoughts today? Okay, Mars and Venus have been making love together, conjunct for the last few days, by the way. They're holding hands and building a new reality in Virgo. Jupiter is coming by and watering that, also at step 17. And what that means is our feelings are very important today. Mercury is at step 2. And what we feel and where we feel we belong, that's step 24, very much is a part of the integrity. So a lot of people are coming into integrity for the first time. A lot of that integrity has to do with belonging and trying to create a new life. It has nothing to do with just integrity by itself, right? So they're showing me that, like, for a lot of people, this Scorpio ritual of drawing our boundaries and whatnot, this is a big transition for some people. This is like a big deal to step out of the goo, step out of the crap, and literally creating a new reality. Now, the last thing I'll say about the step 24 is when you're out there creating a new world, especially in the world of Scorpio, especially when you're on the bleeding edge of Scorpio, okay? I know Scorpio can be intense. I know you can see the pain. You can see all the potential for hell right around the corner when there's Scorpio. Scorpio can always allow you, wherever your life is, you can see where it can go horribly wrong right there, But the point is you want to choose the path that is easiest. I can't say it enough. The path that is easiest is the right path, okay? Always. It's not, how do you know? Because heaven or the other side has no such thing as chaos, right? The right path, the one that's best for us, always is the calmest one. The truth is, a lot of people are junkies when it comes to adrenaline. A lot of adrenaline junkies out there. A lot of drama queens. A lot of people like the drama. And I think an adolescent soul will use their own life for the drama, and I think a mature soul will use the arts, the fine arts for drama and other things where it can be contained and safe. So the point is, in your choices today, if you find yourself on a left path, you can go left, you can go right. One of those paths is probably very calm and loving, but maybe a little boring, and that's okay. All right, my friends, I think that is a perfect way to stop. They were like, and cut. That's what my some sort of spirit got up there. But I will see you in 24 hours with more. I'm always grateful to be of soul service. If you would like to watch this show without commercials, come on down to soulgarden.tv. And if you'd like to see my serious alerts that come out every now and then when something is shifting in the energy, you can follow me on Twitter at stepº11. Otherwise, I'll see you right here tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel. Remember, I love you, and live, love, be.